Welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. On today's update, I would like to discuss Cardano and how it's currently performing and how it will be performing during the upcoming hours and days. But before doing so, do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below and as well hit the like button if you're liking the content so far. So thank you very much already for doing so. And just a quick reminder that if you sign up on Bybit, you will be able to earn up to $3,500 deposit bonus just by using the link down below in the description. And it's not just that, because you will be also supporting this channel by doing so, so that will be highly appreciated. So let's get started and let's take a look at Cardano. So Cardano, for me right now, it's looking absolutely amazing. Why? These are the few aspects that I'm looking at. For sure, yes, we are still below the descending resistance. This is a confirmed descending resistance line. So therefore, I am right now monitoring this descending resistance line very closely. What it as well is very important right now is actually 0.5 Fibonacci level at $2.07. Why is this level so important? Because we actually accumulated for quite a long time above this level, so this will be a major level of support and resistance. So therefore right now I think this resistance that we are actually going to see at this point will be quite major, but if we are breaking out above it, we will for sure see a major trend reversal taking place, due to the fact that we will not only be breaking out above the 0.5 Fibonacci, but as well perhaps above this descending resistance, therefore creating a trend reversal and as well a major leg towards the upside. So I'm actually quite pumped about this development, and I would like to take a look as well at the RSI. I already opened up the RSI on the 4-hourly time frame, and what we have clearly seen here is that we were seeing this descending resistance, and we were seeing exactly the same descending resistance on the RSI. You could clearly see that at this point in time. But what is absolutely important right now is that we are clearly seeing on the RSI that the trend has been broken through. We broke out above it, and perhaps we're going to see a minor flaw towards the downside and major movement towards the upside on the RSI. Therefore, I think we still have a lot of strength during the upcoming day and for sure during the upcoming hours to see Cardano head towards the upside even further. So right now, I'm actually very pumped about this development so far, due to the fact that we broke out above this descending resistance on the RSI as well. If I enable the money flow index, I would like to talk about this one as well. It's very important due to the fact that we are here seeing actually something very important to me, and that is as well this minor bullish divergence. So if we take a look over here, we can clearly see on the chart we have been creating this slightly higher low, and on the money flow index we have created this slightly lower low. What does this actually mean? Yes, this means that we are actually experiencing right now a minor bullish divergence on the 4-hourly time frame on the money flow chart. So that does absolutely look good to me. On the money flow, you can clearly see that this has as well seen a bearish divergence, but I think that we actually already saw that afterwards in this minor decline. So we were creating here a lower high, and at the money flow we were creating a higher high. What does this actually mean? That we were creating a bearish divergence, but right now it actually we already saw what it could do to Cardano's price action. I think we have already seen clearly the reversal taking place on the money flow, and therefore I'm right now spotting this bullish divergence instead of this bearish divergence on the money flow, and I'm very bullish right now on the overall trend. Let's discuss as well the 200-day moving average and the EMA ribbon. So if we take a look at the EMA ribbon, you can clearly see that we have experienced downward momentum for quite a while. We have also experienced the EMA ribbon as a level of resistance on top of us for a very long time already. So this is quite important to me, that right now, if we are able to break out above the EMA ribbon, we can expect major momentum towards the upside, especially because we have been in such a long downtrend on Cardano so far. What is actually as well important right now is that not only on the 4-hourly, but if we take a look at the 1-hourly time frame, we have clearly seen that we broke out above the EMA ribbon on the 1-hourly time frame. The 1-hourly candle, the previous 1-hourly candle, actually was able to close above the EMA ribbon, and this could perhaps mean that we're going to see a crossover on the 1-hourly time frame, getting supported by it once we continue to rise towards the upside. And as well, this could perhaps happen on the 2-hourly time frame, 3-hourly time frame, and eventually on the 4-hourly time frame. If we take a look on the daily time frame, what is important to me is that yes, we have already seen this crossover of the upward momentum, the shorts taking over the longs on the EMA ribbon, and as well the EMA ribbon serving as a level of resistance above us. This is actually concerning, but if we see enough momentum towards the upside, we could perhaps break out above it once we break out above the 0.5 Fibonacci. So this level over here is a key level for the overall trend on Cardano, and if we are not able to break out above it, we might perhaps eventually see more downward momentum afterwards, getting rejected at this area. So 0.5 Fibonacci at $2.07 is a key level right now for Cardano. Let's discuss the 200-day moving average before heading towards the MACD. If we take a look at the moving average, and I will actually make this the 200-day moving average rather quickly, you can clearly see that on the 4-hourly time frame, this is actually serving as a level of resistance right on top of this descending resistance. So this is actually confirming that the descending resistance is actually as well the 200-day moving average right now. And therefore, if we are breaking out above this, guys, we will see major movement towards the upside on Cardano. And I am for sure this area over here at 0.5 and as well underneath this descending resistance will be actually quite a difficult level to break out above. But once we do so, we will see major movement towards the upside because the 200-day moving average is actually as well there as a level of resistance. Lastly, I would like to discuss the 200-day moving average on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, you can clearly see that we are heading towards a touch when the 200-day moving average is actually getting each time closer to the trend where we are currently at. So perhaps we are going to see a pump towards the upside, heading towards the 0.5, getting rejected and finding support on top of the 200-day moving average on the daily time frame. That could perhaps be a possibility. I would rather prefer to see a move towards the upside, breaking out above this descending resistance and the 0.5 Fibonacci and continue with the growth afterwards. But who will know? So therefore, I am right now still waiting to enter a large trade position on Cardano until we break out above this descending resistance as well, above the 0.5 and above the 200-day moving average. So 3 very important factors over here. Lastly, I would like to discuss the MACD. On the MACD, you can clearly see that we are right now seeing upward momentum on the 4-hourly time frame. This is for me actually very important due to the fact that if we continue with this growth, we will actually see a major movement towards the upside, and we would be heading towards the retest of the area we have been discussing during this video. Lastly, I would like to take a look at the MACD on the daily time frame. You could clearly see that we experienced momentum towards the downside for a while. Right now, we are losing that momentum strength on the daily time frame, and perhaps a crossover might occur if we continue right now with a movement towards the upside and see even more momentum getting created on the 4-hourly and 1-hourly time frame. So if we see a crossover occur on the daily time frame, that will for sure have a lot of influence, and perhaps this might give us enough strength to continue and break out above all those levels of resistance I discussed previously. So thank you very much for watching and have a nice day. Bye.